Yo, we are back. We are back.
Man.
We are back, baby.
Yeah, man. We back with the death in the battle.
The death battle. And don't worry, your eyes are not deceiving you. This really is Screw Attack. This is Wiz and Boomstick, people. They own Death Battle now.
Yeah.
It belongs to them. It belongs to them. They've been doing the Kickstarters. They literally got everything ready for us for the longest. And the fact of the matter is that they brought it back with their own blood, sweat, and tears. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with Rooster Teeth, Screw Attack, none of that shit. This is Wiz and Boomstick, and they own Death Battle now. This is all they shit.
It's all them.
So the first one that they did was Omni-Man versus Bardock, Invincible versus Dragon Ball Z. That's one hell of a way to start off the fact that, hey, we back, we own Death Battle now.
Yep,
even now they did say we are still going to get Tomcat versus Wile E. Coyote, but that's going to be later. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Devil Artemis, if you don't know who he is he's a voice actor, and they said he's the one who animated this fight between Omni-Man and Bardock.
Yeah, the man who created the Cell Versus series.
He technically didn't create the Cell Versus series. Team 4-Star actually created the Cell Versus series. Devil Artemis just capitalized on it.
Yeah, Cell and Kermit. Yeah.
Now Cell and Kermit, he made that.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, y'all, you already know, because this for our YouTube people. We know how y'all like us reacting to the death battle, so you know how we gonna do it. We gonna see the feats of each of our competitors, which is Omni-Man and Bardock.
We gonna converse.
Yeah. And we gonna conversate and everything, and we're even gonna come out with it on who we think is gonna win. So without any information, without any type of knowledge, no, why can't you say without any type of knowledge? Because Dragon Ball Z, you know us, we the anime heads over here, and I'm sure my bro knows about Invincible. I don't, I haven't seen it yet. So anyway, with all the stuff we're discussing, all the stuff we're talking about before watching this video, who do you think is gonna win?
All right, we got a Saiyan versus a Viltrumite, a pure Viltrumite. So I'm going with Bardock. Off rip, Viltrumites they're kind of, Viltrumites and Saiyans are kind of similar when it comes down to their races, except that Saiyans don't like mindlessly kill each other. But I'm giving it to Bardock. I'm really giving it to Bardock because Viltrumites are kind of just like great value Kryptonians. But also, if you thought Endeavor was a bad father, Omni-Man trumps that. So yeah, I ain't gonna. I'll watch and read Invincible. So yeah, he's not that guy. But I'm hoping that they do the same with Bardock. I'm hoping they do the same thing they did with Goku, and basically just like give him like all his iterations. Because if you have watched or like played Heroes and stuff, we see that Bardock can go SS 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I don't think they're gonna do all that. If you want me to be honest, I don't think they're gonna give Bardock his Dragon Ball Heroes counterpart stuff. I don't think they're gonna do that. In fact, I think
they'll at least give him Super Fan.
Right. In fact, that also raises questions. What version of Bardock are they gonna use? I mean, clearly you have to use the father of Goku because the canon Bardock didn't really do much. If we just being honest, the canon Bardock didn't really do much. But with that being, enough's enough. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get into it. The long-awaited, most anticipated death battle is back. All right. Let's get it.
That is good.
Omni-Man versus Bardock,
the ostracized Viltrumite and the doomed Saiyan.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And
welcome back,
it's our
guys.
job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
the
battle.
Go
I saw
straight
him.
8.
Omni-Man, Earth's once greatest hero.
Fuck you.
Alongside the Guardians of the Globe, he protected the world from all manner of threats. And then,
Damn.
in a single day, it all went horribly wrong.
Why, Omni-Man? How, Omni-Man? Who, Omni-Man?
Who indeed? Champion of Earth, best-selling author J.K. Simmons, yet it was all a charade, with his murderous rampage only brought to a halt thanks to his own son.
It all starts with his home planet, Viltrum, which I hear is a totally lovely utopia.
Oh fuck.
Brutal mortal combat.
With a K! Or, wait, no, that came later.
Viltrumites are among the most powerful beings in the universe, even more so after they purge the weaker members of their species.
Damn.
As a vanguard of the Viltrumite Empire, Omni-Man infiltrated Earth as Nolan Grayson, expected to prepare the planet for Imperial assimilation.
Which should have been easy, since he's got your classic strongman superpowers and he's basically invulnerable, easily knocking around asteroids the size of Texas.
He can fly at unbelievable speeds, soaring from Earth to the planet Thraxa in under 1 week. Thraxa is, quote, a couple galaxies away, give or take, so a minimum of 2 galaxies.
Shit.
Beyond the Milky Way's neighbor Andromeda is the lesser-known Triangulum galaxy, which is over 2.7 million light-years away. Reaching it in under 1 week means Omni-Man must have flown over 142 million times faster than light.
Oh, and Viltrumites can't breathe in space, so he held his breath the whole way. And it's not like he was in a rush. He was on a soul-searching trip, contemplating the significance of smashing his own son's face in. Think, Nolan, think.
Yeah, this is why I'm never having kids.
You're missing out. But according to another Viltrumite, Thetis, a bunch of other Viltrumites
That's
who
a goat.
actually were in a hurry flew to Viltrum across the Virgo supercluster.
What is that
in like
face?
24 hours.
That's over
Yeah.
times
He
faster
like
than light.
he like a car salesman. You want this bitch? Come get this bitch. Come on, get your rim job, boy.
Come and get your rims up. Come and get your rims up.
Need to
He like he says, ooh, a lot.
Anyway, the older a Viltrumite gets, the slower they age.
According to the Invincible Handbook, Nolan is over 2,000 years old. And regardless of age, Viltrumites don't suffer muscle fatigue like humans do, so they rarely ever tire out.
Seriously? He's got parenting easy mode on, and he couldn't even handle that. I would have killed for that back when my daughter was born.
Well, you would have to be a Viltrumite first. A Viltrumite's body contains smart atoms, which they subconsciously manipulate. This cellular structure can effectively recall certain states of being regardless of their present environment, reacting to changes at an atomic level to perform the impossible.
Yeah, like surviving your intestines getting ripped out, or
My-
even more scary,
Yeah,
ripping out your
Invincible
whole
is very
beard all
gory.
at once. Ugh, only a Viltrumite could
Hey.
do something that disturbing.
Nolan is incredibly tough, but if he faces superior forces, his smart atoms can adjust to make him even stronger by comparison. This is why Viltrumites are considered invincible.
Most weapons in the universe can't even scratch a Viltrumite like him.
Even a ship's cannon like this one can't take down a Viltrumite, and it obliterated a massive solar disk nearly half the size of a star.
Speaking of planets, he's strong enough to shatter one by flying straight through it. A planet so big
Took
it
three
has
of
a
them to do
whole
that.
ring around it.
The Roche limit factor dictates the size a celestial body must be in order to disperse orbiting material as a ring. In short, an Earth-sized planet can't support such a ring, meaning this one must be much larger.
And don't get me started on how the ring is actually made up of dead bodies because, spoilers? Just go read the comic.
If Roche isn't doing it for you, this planet also supports 5 moons in its orbit, and even the smallest is a perfect sphere, meaning its own gravity shaped it. At minimum, a moon like that must have a diameter of 600 kilometers, or 370 miles. Comparing this to the planet's diameter, we can tell this world is nearly 14 times larger than Earth.
Or it was before, you know, kablam.
Now, Omni-Man does have his weaknesses. Monsters like Ragnar's can pierce Viltrumite flesh, and he's extremely sensitive to a specific high-pitch frequency, which can destabilize his body's equilibrium.
But his real weakness turned out to be, you guessed it, fatherhood. Thanks to his son Mark, Nolan began to re-examine his perspective and his place in the universe. He settled down in a new place, got himself a new job, and even had a new kid with his new wife, who's a bug. The bug lady, he banged a bug.
Why?
Hey, yo.
Omni-Man?
Oh!
How?
Yeah.
Omni-Man?
Hey, Everyone deals with parenting stress in their own way. When Nolan was lecturing to Mark about how insignificant people are, Mark wasn't the only one he was trying to convince, if you catch my drift.
Nolan Grayson's real mission isn't planetary conquest or saving the innocent. It's to discover if a violent man who can break the world can also be a good father.
Godspeed, Omni-Man.
I beg your finest pardon.
All right. First of all, I may come off as like as an Omni-Man hater. I kind of am to a degree. He did change to a degree, but if you know what happens to him, you know. But so I'm not gonna spoil the comic for anybody else. But I'm gonna get back to the planet thing. Now, as far as him blowing up a planet, he did not do that by himself. He needed 2 other Viltrumites to do it with him, and they were like a little bit stronger than him. Also, they needed a machine to prep the planet for explosion. Also, they had to fly through it. So, but if they had gotten out of the formation that they were in, they would have died themselves along with the planet. Second of all, yeah, he can fly. Yeah, he can hold his breath for a long ass time through space because he did spend months in space very depressed. But he still can't really survive in space as long when he stops breathing. Also, there are other Viltrumites that are leagues stronger than him. Later on, we do see that he does get whooped by 2 other Viltrumites after they capture him because he didn't fulfill his mission. Yeah, but also you have the infamous when he was talking to Mark about like trying to get him to come to his side. He did say that I never saw your mother as like a wife. I saw her as a pet. Yeah, so and the constant trauma and shit that he left behind, yeah. But yeah, as far as him having sex with a bug lady, yeah, he did that. That is Mark's little brother who is also half Viltrumite. But yeah, all those bugs they died.
Oh,
But
damn.
yeah, they died by the other Viltrumites. Also, they don't live very long. A week for them is like a whole decade. Yeah. Yeah, I would say yeah, he is. I'm not doubting the fact that he is a strong motherfucker, but there are things that he can't survive. Like if I threw him into the sun, he would die. You know, like he's not immune to blunt force fucking trauma. You know, but a lot of things, yes, he is invulnerable to. But yeah, that's Omni-Man.
All right. Well, okay, so I am of the opinion to where I need to listen to both. Like no bullshit. I have to hear both sides for this one because when Omni-Man came onto the scene, people saw this man as like hot shit. So that's why I'm like, you put him up against Bardock, but I kind of understand now why you put him up against Bardock. OP ass fathers, I get it. So, all right, fuck it. I really don't have anything to say. Let's watch Bardock.
In the far reaches of the cosmos laid a world with a people like no other.
That nigga hair, they hair was big.
Fight! The Saiyans, a proud warrior people from the planet Vegeta, ruled by, King Vegeta.
The third.
Wow, narcissist much.
Exactly. Their pride blinded them to the truth of their impending doom. But perhaps one Saiyan represented the best of them, even during their waning glory days.
Bardock! He's cool, he's crude, he's got a bad attitude, and if he goes apeshit, you're totally screwed. Heck, and guess what? He's father of Goku.
Oh wow, I never would have guessed.
Right? What a curveball.
So what does that make Turles?
Who?
Same gene pool.
Cold-blooded killer, ruthlessly conquering planets in service to the Saiyans' true overseer, Lord Frieza.
They didn't just conquer planets, they wiped out every living thing, leaving Frieza uninhabited rocks to sell away. Bardock, was an asshole. Well, until he wasn't.
Bardock's story has evolved over the years, with multiple iterations to draw from.
Including one where he's a
Brilliant
brilliant
scientist.
But only one is considered officially canon. Bardock's demeanor began to shift when he met and eventually married fellow warrior Gine, and had 2 sons, Raditz and Kakarot.
No, Bardock didn't go totally soft. He was still a ruthless warrior. You know that iconic red headband of his? It's stained with the blood of his fallen friends. Hardcore.
Bardock could fly, move faster than light, and was naturally adept in using his ki as an explosive weapon.
AKA shooting lasers from his
A
hand.
javelin.
True to his brutal screw-you nature, Bardock's moves are all about overwhelming power. His final spirit cannon is like a ki-powered bazooka. His rebellion hammer punch ignites enemies on contact, and his rebellion spear basically turns him into a supercharged battering ram. The guy has
Rebellion
no chill.
every
He will
fucking
run you
thing.
over, break your spine, light you on fire, and then move on to the next guy. All in a day's work for a Saiyan.
Marriage didn't change that. While Bardock cared for Gine, in fact being one of few Saiyans of his time to actually have a romantic partner, he was still no family man. Like most Saiyans, he saw his sons as nothing more than future soldiers.
Bardock was a low-class warrior, so it was unlikely his kids would grow up to be anything more than battlefield fodder.
But they would still possess the Saiyans' power, a transformation that was the key to their planetary devastation.
Big Monkey!
Yeah.
Light of a full moon, a Saiyan
Embrace the monkey.
manifests the Uzaru.
This great ape form increases Bardock's power tenfold, turning him into an unstoppable kaiju. Quick, someone call Yajirobe!
While some Saiyans can maintain control over this berserker form, low-class warriors like Bardock don't receive the same level of training as those of higher birth. Prince Vegeta's control is so precise he can speak while changed, but Bardock cannot.
Hell, it's questionable if he even remembers everything that happens when he goes full-tilt gorilla. The Saiyan strategy is pretty much just monkey see, monkey smash.
Despite being low-class, Bardock's power level nearly matched that of King Vegeta, who could destroy multiple planets at once. At about this time, King Vegeta's power level was around 10,000.
Yeah, we know power levels are kinda janky. Nobody can agree on what the number really means.
Outside of his fight with Gas, Bardock doesn't really show any high-end feats in canon, but we can use power levels to compare him to other characters with similar levels to better understand his potential.
Like when his son fought Prince Vegeta. What's the scouter say about his power level? It's over 8,000. Yeah, the dub changed it to fit Vegeta's lip flaps, but we only cover the cold hard truth, damn it.
According to this movie pamphlet, Goku's power level between his fight with Vegeta and his trip to Namek was 10,000. This lines up with that previous reading and puts him on par with Bardock. Goku's training during the trip eventually raised him to 90,000 upon arrival, but this gives us a clear window.
Yeah, early in the trip, he had to dodge a bunch of incoming asteroids and blast his ship away from a star,
I
which is
remember that.
impressive considering the speed involved.
The planet Namek is outside Earth's quadrant of the universe, and it took his ship 6 days to make the journey. Traveling a quarter of the universe's diameter would put the ship over 9.5 trillion times the speed of light.
And Goku would have had to keep up with that kind of speed to do all that other stuff.
Makes sense given far weaker characters could reach the moon in a fraction of a second. Should be trivial enough for Bardock.
All this speed and power meant when Bardock and his team assaulted the planet Cereal, they went, cheerio!
Bardock ravaged the planet, annihilating
Yeah,
its people.
so Granola hated
Found
Saiyans.
2 survivors, a mother and her child. Some may call it weakness, others a moment of clarity. But Bardock was suddenly reminded of his wife and recently born son. He chose to spare the two, and even pushed himself far past his limits to protect them from his own Frieza Force allies, who taunted that Frieza had dire plans
Sup,
for the
Alec?
Saiyans' future.
This moment changed Bardock, making him more appreciative of his family and cautious of Frieza. When all the Saiyans were called back to Planet Vegeta for mysterious reasons, he had a hunch something was up. So, before his final stand, smashing through hundreds of soldiers before coming face to face with the tyrant, he sent his youngest kid away for protection. A choice that allowed his son to thrive. And hey, that's what good parents do.
A choice that would have a greater significance than Bardock could ever imagine.
And then Dildo Dickhead blew them all up.
Yeah, don't dig it.
Or did he? Bardock got
Let's
killed
go.
so freaking hard he got
So they are gonna
blasted
give us
back in
the
time.
Actually, he was pulled away by these two who miscalculated and misplaced him incorrectly in the time stream.
Blah, 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 non-canon, whatever. He survived. And when he realized what happened, he got so unbelievably pissed off, he went Super Saiyan. What?
All right, this is very much an alternate universe what-if scenario, and it is jarring. But think about it. The Super Saiyan form is not achieved through training alone. It requires dedication, introspection, victory, failure, love, and loss. Frieza destroyed the Saiyans because he feared the possibility of the Super Saiyan, a Saiyan with power that could rival his own. But perhaps Bardock's transformation was more than simply a what-if. He had begun to take the very steps his son later would to achieve the form. Perhaps, if Frieza had hesitated, even for a moment, his fear would have manifested before him right then and there.
Damn, pour one out for Bardock, who figured out how to be the truest Saiyan right at the end of it all. I know Kakarot would be proud.
Ah, okay. So
they're just giving him Super Saiyan. And
which makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like in all honesty, if I'm just being real, yeah, which makes sense to just give him Super Saiyan. You ain't gotta give him all that extra shit that you gave him in Heroes. I get it. He's a badass. Hell, I agree. I even said it in my week of Dragon Ball. How much I appreciate Dragon Ball Heroes for giving how much I appreciate the PSP games for giving so much love to Bardock and Future Gohan, and how Heroes gave so much love to Bardock and Gohan. So I 100% appreciate that, but gotta be fair, because you're saying Bardock can beat Omni-Man. Cool. After hearing this, I'm with you. I'm with it. I'm with Bardock. I'm with Bardock. But then again, Bardock is one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball Z, in Dragon Ball, in Dragon Ball period. So I'm biased. I'm biased as fuck, but it is what it is. I don't care. But with that being said, man, Death Battle. We back, man. We back.
Yeah, let's see how the power is gonna get there. But also, if you made it this far in the video, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure you go down there in the description box for all our social media garbage. Also, go down to the Twitch and go down there and watch the podcast live every Wednesday. Come down there and chill with us live, man. We're gonna talk about all kinds of wacky, cool things. We got segments, we got people coming on, and we just laughing over there. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and commence the death battle, man. We back.
Hello.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time.
Shout out to the big homie Devil Artemis.
Yeah, man, go ahead, dog. Yeah, we out here. Oh, he coming to conquer Planet Vegeta, huh? Oh no.
It's the Viltrumite playing Bardock.
Yeah, that's Planet. Yeah, it's Planet Viltrum. The fuck?
Great. Another gross bug planet.
Oh shit! Damn!
This planet isn't anyone's to conquer.
Don't underestimate me!
No talking. We just going right in. We just boxing.
That part.
Just like my son, sticking his nose in places he's not ready for.
My sons would kick his ass!
Just go, nigga.
My son would kick his ass.
You right. Just... Yeah, that's that Devil Artemis animation. It's like shiny and stuff. You gonna throw my ship, you piece of shit? Oh!
You. How am I gonna get home?
Whatever you are, you're an embarrassment.
What you call me? Motherfucker.
It's time. You see
You see the real power of a Saiyan.
He's smiling. I like that.
Be impressed.
Hell yeah.
bitch.
Impress that. Impress all of that.
Yeah, nigga. Takes that minty freshness.
Yeah.
Hey,
Damn.
got gingivitis, motherfucker.
Damn. What's up? Yeah. Talk your shit. Squeeze the life out.
My tooth. Get that tail, bitch.
Don't you do it. Ah! You motherfucker. Oh shit.
You gonna hit me with my own tail? You a bitch. That's some shit he would do. A blue sun? My dick.
No. My sons need me. I won't let you take me from my world.
Battle of Gods reference.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
I won't let you destroy my world.
The music is awesome.
Facts.
They always have beast ass music. You gonna hold that? Hold that.
Come on. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Your time is up.
No! Bardock!
You said Saiyan. Remember it.
No! No, Bardock! No!
That's it. Fuck you.
Fuck.
That's it?
Okay, these
Just
Gokus have got to stop picking fights
fuck.
with guys in capes.
Pitting Saiyan against Viltrumite is fascinating. Among the many
At least he didn't die all gory and shit the way freaking
Starting with speed.
the way
Bardock is
fucking
much faster, given his power level match
Invincible
Goku
does.
dodging asteroids at 9.5 trillion times light speed, much higher than the Viltrumite's fastest speed. Add on the 50 times multiplier from Super Saiyan, and it's a huge difference.
Right, Bardock clearly has the speed advantage, but strength and durability are another story.
Though it doesn't seem like it at first, Bardock scales to King Veggie, who wrecked 3 planets at once, and Omni-Man only smashed 1. But given how big that one planet was, the numbers are actually pretty similar, until we factor in the Super Saiyan boost, right?
Well, there's a catch. A major plot point in Invincible involves the coalition of planets admitting that their weapons cannot hurt Viltrumites.
So, when their ship's cannon obliterated this gigantic solar disk, it highlighted just how tough the Viltrumites really are.
This disk completely blocked the sunlight and heat between a planet and its star. And this is no ordinary planet. Its size and density are so high that its inhabitants are as strong as Viltrumites just due to living in its natural gravity. To fully block the light to such a planet and remain in consistent orbit, the disk would need to be positioned at its L1 point, the spot that creates an uninterrupted
Math.
gap between sun and satellite, and the disk itself must be about half the diameter of the star in question. This means the scaling of the disk puts it at 3 septillion tons,
That's 24 zeros!
which makes Omni-Man over 11,000 times stronger than base Bardock.
Not even the Great Ape or Super Saiyan forms could make up that difference. So strength goes to Nolan.
Still, numbers aren't everything. As far as versatility in combat goes, neither had one distinct advantage that could win outright.
Omni-Man
Right.
survives in space for much longer, but Bardock barely squeaks out the edge here thanks to his ranged versatility with key attacks and, of course, Super Saiyan.
Okay, let's address the Super Saiyan Bardock thing. It's perfectly fair to question whether or not the form should be in this comparison at all. However, even with the form included, Nolan still takes this, especially when it comes to our last two categories, experience and stamina.
Yep, Omni-Man's been around a lot longer than Bardock, over 2,000 years, and even with Super Saiyan, Bardock's no master of the form.
And without that mastery, the form drains the user's energies at an increased rate. Which brings us to what may be Omni-Man's most surprising advantage.
Those weird smart atoms.
Saiyans like Bardock can fight for days on end, but only for so long. Bardock possesses a limited pool of ki, which only depletes faster when using super forms like the Great Ape. In contrast, Omni-Man's biology prevents him from tiring in most cases, letting him travel across whole galaxies for weeks non-stop. And his smart atoms adjust to counter whatever physical strain he's subjected to.
Bardock's crazy speed and power made him a real challenge.
But Nolan's strength, experience, and sheer endurance presented an unstoppable and unshakable force that would inevitably land the killing blow.
When push came to shove, Omni-Man raised the Bardock.
The winner is Omni-Man.
Next time on Death Battle.
Joker.
Oh! No! No! I don't even remember seeing. No! I don't even remember seeing that on the poll. No! I don't remember seeing that on the. I don't remember seeing that. I don't. No. This is not fair. No. No. Oh my God. No, man. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. No.
That's gonna be hot. That's gonna be hot.
Half of you.
That's gonna be it.
Ooh. Hold on, stop. First of all, time out.
Because you a fan of both.
Exactly.
You a fan of both.
I'm a big fan of both. That's the problem. How the hell we go from a death battle that you're very knowledgeable in to a death battle that I'm very knowledgeable in? What the hell? Hey.
Sure though, bro. That's my nigga, bro. That's my nigga. That's my nigga.
I mean, cause clearly you're doing Jorno, cause Jorno is by far the strongest stand user in the Joestar family. He's the strongest stand user in the Joestar. Yes, he's the strongest stand user
after that damn Requiem upgrade. Yeah.
If you count, okay. Look, if we're looking at stand user family wise, you got Jotaro. Well, technically, you got Joseph, Jotaro, Josuke, Giorno, Jolene. I'm not counting Steel Ball Run and Jojolion and Jojo Land. I'm only counting.
They take the alternate universes.
Right. I'm not counting alternate universe. I'm counting on the whole situation of fucking. Oh my God.
I'm just letting this play as B-roll, but as we discussed, but real quick, we gonna get back to the main stuff real quick. We gonna talk about that off cam, but yeah,
that's
man,
not fair.
But think about it, I
don't remember seeing, bro. I don't remember.
Yeah, that is new. I don't remember seeing that at all either.
Right, I don't remember seeing it on the list of death battles that they said they were gonna do. I don't, cause bro, if I saw that, I would have been like, oh shit. But no, I don't remember. Oh my God.
But yeah. But think about it is, I'm a fan of Dragon Ball and Invincible. I just don't like Omni-Man.
By the way, hold on. Also, they also discussed that they're trying to make Death Battle continuous. Like, we're not gonna wait too long.
2 weeks.
Yeah. We're not gonna wait too long for the next one. So oh God, it's fair. It's not fair. You talking to a man that beat Persona 5 3 times. You talking to a man beat Persona 5 3 times. He beat the OG twice and he beat Royal once. You talking to a man that beat Persona 5 3 times.
100%?
There's no set, bro. Besides 100%, don't do that. Okay, don't fucking do that.
Yeah, he was like, no, I ain't doing a completion of shit.
No, I'm not gonna do a completion of shit because I felt like if I beat the game, then I felt like I've accomplished something. I don't have to look every nook and cranny, get every Easter egg, romance every girl. I don't give a fuck about that. I just cared about beating the game. That's all I cared about. I cared about beating the game. And I beat the game 3 times. I beat the OG twice and I beat Royal once. And I also and don't even get me started with JoJo. I've seen JoJo. I'm still waiting for Steel Ball Run. I saw all parts of JoJo twice. So but
yeah, man, Omni-Man versus Bardock, amazing fight. I hate that Bardock lost, I really do. But at the same time, I'm glad that they didn't kill him off. They didn't kill him like the traditional Invincible fashion where everything is just a big ass like gore fest. Like a lot of times when characters die in fucking Invincible, they get their head and spine ripped out their ass and all kind of shit. It's just too much sometimes. But I'm glad. I mean, this is sort of a respectable death for Bardock. It's like a reference to like how he, died canonly. I do like that they brought up the manga stuff, how he went to Planet Cereal and saw Granola and fought Gas and stuff like that. His relationship he has with Goku and Raditz and stuff like that, and Gine. I like that type shit. But other than that, man, fuck Nolan. It's just, but hey, overall, dope fight. Shout out to Devil Artemis for the very beautiful, crisp animations as usual, bro. Big fan of him. But yeah, man, I'm a little disappointed, but I'm glad bro didn't die horribly.
Bardock had an honorable death, and the fight wasn't one-sided. That's also another thing I'm happy about.
It wasn't one-sided.
Right. The fight was not one-sided. It wasn't.
Yeah.
But
man. This fight was dope.
It's not fair. It's not. Listen, this fight's over. Okay. Now I'm sitting up here with the contemplation on this next fight. It's not fair. Because the thing about it is with me, I'm very knowledgeable with Persona. I'm also very knowledgeable with JoJo. It's just that the thing about it is with this, and the funny thing about it is JoJo's track record is kind of 50-50 when it comes to death battle. Because Jotaro lost to Kenshiro, but Dio beat Alucard.
Yeah, which is still what?
Yeah, it's still questionable of Dio beating Alucard, but still. I don't.
And plus, Joker is like your boy.
Joker
so
is my boy. Joker is my boy.
Now, if this was like Joker versus like Josuke, but I kind of see the correlation between the two, because both are like kind of, one's a crime family and like one's like a mafia family, and the other's like a
here's the thing,
like an anti-hero.
Here's the thing about here's the correlation in regards to JoJo. Giorno is the strongest stand user, whereas Joker is the strongest persona user technically. The reason being is because his last his last villain, like the last boss you had to fight, was a god. And he goes by the name of Yaldabaoth. And Yaldabaoth is willing to take, and Yaldabaoth can control the 7 deadly sins in a sense. And he can use it against you. And the end of it is literally, if a god is not doing their duty, what do? Summon a devil. And that is what, and that's what you did. That's how you beat Yaldabaoth, because of that. So yeah. So
sorry that
I'm honestly gonna have the same opinion I had in regards to Jotaro versus Kenshiro. I don't care who wins. The fight just better be good.
Yeah, I was kind of the same thing with this. It's just
don't like man.
Yeah, I don't like. I fuck Nolan, nigga. This fuck Nolan gang over here. But yeah, I feel like I wonder how that animation's gonna look. And then Joker, like, are they even? I guess they're gonna like break the rules to a degree to where like, oh, say, hey, I'm a stand user can't, like, if you're not a stand user, you can't see a stand, or if you're not a persona user, you can't see your persona. I guess they're kind of, they might break those rules, I guess. And I'm really hoping to see the dialogue between them too.
But the thing about it is, with a stand user and a persona user, it's quite similar because they're both manifestations of yourself.
Yeah, they're both manifestations of yourself.
So the thing about it is, if you threw Joker into the JoJo universe, people would say, "Oh, that's a stand." Throw Giorno inside the persona universe, people would be like, "Oh, that's a persona."
Yeah.
So I feel like they're gonna do that instead. Like if I'm just being real, I honestly feel like they're just gonna do that instead. So I don't know how to feel because I love both of these series to death. Like seriously, I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and I love Persona. Speaking of Persona, goddamn Metaphor, that game that a lot of people gonna forget about because of Sparking Zero. You fucked up releasing it on the same day. I don't know why you did that.
Yeah, they did the same shit with damn Fighter Z and goddamn Marvel Infinite came out the same goddamn time.
Anywho, we getting off track, y'all. But Death Battle is back.
Yeah,
it's
man, we
baby.
back. We're back with a bang.
Death Battle is back for real, and it is back with a bang. You damn right.
Off top.
So yeah. Goddamn, Bardock versus Omni-Man. What a great way to start. And the production value, it looked like nothing's changed. Like nothing has changed.
It's crisper, it's cleaner. That's really it.
Yeah, and for that, Wiz, Boomstick, glad, because think about it is, when it came to their little live thing where they were trying to get that donations, I was there the entire time. I even chose VTO to get off work to watch the rest of it. They were doing that for a long time, and they got to a good enough goal, and they still got to the points of the goals. They
exceeded their goals.
Y'all exceeded y'all goals. Y'all did a great job. But as
shout out to the fans.
But yeah, shout out to the fans. Shout out to the people that gave shout out to the community. Shout out to the Death Battle community that kept this going. Okay? Like, real talk. Shout out to the Death Battle community that kept this going. But with that being said, y'all, that slapped the shit out of me. Oh, for real, like that, like real talk. As soon I like Joker, Giorno.
Damn, not Street Fighter 2 deaths.
You goddamn right, but
that's Street.
But anyway, y'all, that's us. With that being said, I'm GT. That's Spiky Fox. As always, good people, we are RealmBreakers, so remember to keep breaking all the realms.
Fuck yeah, no multiverse up. I'm gonna see y'all next time for another Death Battle reaction.
Peace.